What's up, concert addicts? Johnny Kinswater here with Concert Addiction with a tour announcement from what I would say is probably one of the most prominent female voices in rock radio right now in this moment. Has announced that they're going to do a short North American tour at the beginning of the summer. It's going to last pretty much throughout the month of May. They're hitting about 10 shows or something like that. It's a small tour, but they're hitting some cities that they're not going to hit as when they hit the festival circuit, which they're hitting pretty hard later in the summer. And then I believe they're going to the UK with Hailstorm later in the year. So they're getting some North American dates out of the way towards the beginning of the summer, and that's a good move. May 5th, it's going to start in Atlanta, Georgia, and May 24th, it'll wrap up in Kansas City. They're also hitting Sioux Falls and Pittsburgh and Milwaukee and Louisville and Silver Spring, Mankato. Not like I said, there's not too many dates. I'll post a link where you can see the full list of them. They're bringing with them though Sevendust, Light the Torch, and Hyde. And I'm unfamiliar with Light the Torch or Hyde, even though I do recognize those names from festival lineups and things. Sevendust is a good choice for them to open, for them to pick as an opener for this tour because it's a short run. And like I said, both these bands are hitting the festival circuit pretty hard, or at least I said that about In This Moment. And same goes for Sevendust because they do every single year. So the fact that these are festival bands makes them a perfect fit for them to tour together because that's kind of the environment that you're going to capture at each one of these shows. And plus, there's kind of a different dynamic there because they have different sounds and different styles and clearly different voices. But I think it'll play off each other great. And they're just a little bit behind In This Moment. I feel like if In This Moment had gotten bigger faster, this might be and this was taking place like I don't know 10 years ago, maybe it would be a co-headlining deal. But who knows? I don't really know anything. I just get behind the camera and talk. But I'm a fan of both of these bands, so it'll be cool to see them sharing the stage. Unfortunately, this tour isn't coming anywhere near me. But like I said, they are both hitting the festival circuit pretty hard. They're both at Rocklahoma this year. They're both at Rock USA, I think. I don't know. I talk about them all, so they all get mixed together. Nonetheless, it'll be a big year for In This Moment, and it's cool to see them working on all these dates because even though I just said, had they gotten famous faster. They have been around for a while, but they're just now starting to get into more prominence, I feel like, because even in recent years when they were starting to build more of a name, they were still always in the opening spot. They opened, when Five Finger Death Punch did the tour with Papa Roach. They opened when Rob Zombie and Korn did the Dreadlock tour, and those weren't that long ago. And so maybe they were just doing that to get their name out more. But I felt like they were already pretty well known, so I wasn't sure why they were doing the supporting act. And the only thing that I could think was because maybe their name was bigger than their catalog. And like I said, I'm just kind of blowing smoke right now because I'm not really sure. I am a fan In This Moment, but I'm not a diehard fan, so I don't know all the facts. Maybe you guys can let me know. But just be nice about it. But it is cool to see that they're finally doing all this headlining on their own. Not that they haven't in the past, but it just seems like they're getting more and more and more productive. And it's great to see because I like seeing people succeed, especially, how hard it is to become a musician in this day and age. To be able to make a living and be able to do this kind of stuff is fantastic. Just like I said, I'll say it again. They're doing this short tour. They're doing the thing with Hailstorm on the other side of the world. They're doing all these festivals. They're on fire right now, and it doesn't look like it's going to stop anytime soon. So, super happy about it. In This Moment, touring with Hyde and Sevendust and Light the Torch. Tickets go on sale this Friday, so I'll post a link, which is tomorrow. I'll post a link where you can find all that information, rest of the dates and stuff like that. This was a bit of a rough one. I'm sorry. I was talking back and forth and going over myself and whatever. I'm sorry. This was a rough video, but I made it through. Make sure to like it if you liked it and subscribe to the channel. Also, check out my Facebook page and my website, facebook.com/concertaddiction and concertaddiction.com. And never miss anything going on in the world of live music. And go see In This Moment on tour this summer. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Bye.